I joined in October of 2020, okay? I saw the ad with Chelsea walking into Target, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this.
I joined the challenge, and I knew, I was like, you know what? I need my best friend, Lisette, like, she needs to do this.
I've already generated over $3,500 in sales, and that's just like,
it's crazy.
On Monday, we sold $25,000 worth of canning pools on Monday.
No business, no profit, nothing, to $100,000 by the end of the year.
We just hit $300,000 in sales.
Truthfully, one of the best things that ever happened to me, and one of the best decisions that I ever made. How do you become a stay-home mom and still make a lot of money? Like, what is it? What is the ticket? And this is it. This is it.
So this is my sales for the last 1 year. It's $951,000. I was hoping to get to $1 million. I really wanted to get to $1 million.
Where you want to know how you can, you know, be a working mom or be a stay-at-home mom and have a major life-changing income, this is it.
It's totally doable for you, and Stephen and Chelsea give you the tools. There's the community, everything that you need to succeed.
I'm just really thankful that we were able to connect with this community of people who are truly amazing.
$70,000, and then by my 1 year mark, I hit that 100,000 gross in our first year.
This is what I have been looking for. This is the opportunity I've been praying for. And I really just can't even convey enough just the tools that you get, and just that the possibilities are endless.
I clicked on something that I thought was an interest to me, and I had no clue that my heart was about to explode. And it's changed my life already.
Looking back, feels so crazy blessed that Rainmakers provided this opportunity for us to no longer trade dollars for hours and to pursue a lifestyle that we really were dreaming of.
You know, in our first year, we hit over $100,000 in our business, which was mind-blowing for us. It was just amazing and awesome.
5 years later, here I am. I am a coach in the Rainmakers Academy. I have my own business on Amazon. I have 4 different brands doing over $1 million a year. And I just attribute it all to that one chance meeting.
It absolutely changed my life, and I'm actually looking to a brighter future. I'm looking to be a full-time, at-home boss.
In just the last month and a half, we were able to file our LLC. In just a couple weeks, I went from $0 ready for this to about $6,000 or $7,000.
It was exactly what I needed to accelerate my journey as an entrepreneur.
I'm so grateful to the Rainmaker family for not only forging the path for so many of us, but for also giving so many of us the opportunity to quite literally live out our best life.
I became motivated in all areas of life. I feel like I became a better mom, and I became a better homemaker, a better wife, not only a better businesswoman.
So if anyone has any doubts, go for it. You never know how far you may get, so just push through.
10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Can't recommend it enough. We're so thankful that we decided to say yes. It has been a life-changing experience that we wouldn't change for anything.
I encourage you to soak it up in. Enjoy the ride. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna learn a ton of stuff you didn't even know existed.
If you're looking for the word hope and you're looking for a transformation, this is the place for you.
I wanted to share with you a little bit about what these past 7 to 10 days have been like for me. I was just really working through what I was going to do with my life. Not quite sure where I was going, but I knew I wanted to create a financial wealth, have more time with my family, but I also wanted to make sure it was something that really aligned with my passions, something that made me happy, that I wasn't being forced to do or felt guilty about doing. Meeting Stephen and Chelsea, it was just so apparent to me that this was the answer. All they want to do is give. They want to see people succeed, and they just want people to do better.
I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 8 years. I still work as a nurse. I love working as a nurse. But I work part-time now because my business has gotten to a point where, believe it or not, my revenue a month is more than my annual revenue as a nurse, and I'm a registered nurse. It's amazing, but it didn't start this way. I had to start from the very, very beginning. I had no savings. We were like calculating to the last cent just to make sure our bills were paid on time. And I got this opportunity. I met with Steven. I had never seen him face to face. It was online. That was just the beginning for me, and I have not looked back. I started in 2017, and it's been the best decision I have ever made.
I wanted to post a video for some of our new challenge members. I thought it would be fun to show you some Rainmaker products that I have lying around the house. I've collected quite a few. I have an 8-month-old daughter, so this is her room. This is her crib right here, and it looks darker on camera, but you see this beautiful wall decal? This is a Rainmaker product. Oh, here. This is a diaper clutch by Savvy and Jay. She made this logo, had her manufacturer put it on. This is like where you keep your wipes and you can zip stuff in here. And I take this everywhere with me. So that's a Rainmaker product. This is another Rainmaker product right here. Look at these pretty peg dolls. They're so beautiful. They're like multicultural if you see the different color heads, and I love them. In my crib right now, this is a like diaper changing station right here. Look how pretty this is. So this is a Rainmaker product as well. It's so pretty. This is like a squishy foam. This is my product. It's this little Tooth Fairy plush stuffed animal thing, and so we designed this tag. Got my logo put, there's a tag back here, so my manufacturer and I worked on how to get a logo there. They're gonna teach you all of this during the challenge, so that's my product. I just thought I might encourage you to see like, oh, this is just a handful of Rainmaker products. So in the next week, you will learn how to do this and how to make it, and I'm just really excited to see what you all come up with.
Just a few years before I joined Rainmakers, I had just become a newly single mom, and I started my art business. Then in comes Rainmakers, and they show me how to not only sell my art on Amazon, but other ways to make passive income. Last year, because of them, I had my first 6-figure year in my business. And now you can see my work in all kinds of places.
When it happened upon Rainmakers, I thought it was the perfect solution. I was all in. I listened to everything that they had to say. As you can see, we are in Hawaii right now with my family. I have already made, if you can see that, about $1,000 in passive income while I was sleeping on vacation with my family in Hawaii.
I wanted a way to build out something that when we had future children, I could be home with them. And so I am here to tell you, after a couple years now, we are living that dream. We now have 8 products, and we are living the passive life with Amazon. We get to connect with our customers and our brand, and it is just so fun. We get to connect with the Rainmaker community. It is so possible, you guys. If you put in that season of work in the beginning, it can become passive on the back end. Daily, you are making these orders and you are not shipping them. And I think that in itself is just the craziest, amazing feeling.
Welcome to the Rainmakers, where we have big dreams, but honestly even bigger hearts.
I hope that this inspires you. I hope that you take the plunge and just really get all in and do everything you can to make a difference for your family this year.
I saw an ad on Facebook and I decided to give it a shot, and I'm so thankful that I did.
Not only was I taught how to start and maintain a successful Amazon business and generate passive income, I was also taught how to make some quick cash. And let's be honest, who doesn't love quick cash?
Probably like a lot of you, I saw Stephen and Chelsea's advertisement for the Rainmaker Challenge, and I thought, you know, why not?
A year ago, I began my journey with Rainmakers. I have a very, very close friend who was part of Rainmakers, and I watched her business just grow and multiply and do just amazing things.
Prior to joining Rainmakers, my husband and I were probably at our lowest financial point in our marriage. When my sister-in-law sent me the Rainmaker Challenge, I was super excited. It felt like something that fit into what I had been looking for quite some time.
I decided to join the Academy. After that 7-day challenge, I just knew that I wanted something different for my life, and I was ready to learn something new. I was ready to be challenged, and I was ready to see where this could go, because I really want freedom, and I want to be able to pursue all of these passions that I have.
But becoming a part of Rainmakers was an investment in me.
I had the pleasure of completing the challenge, and you guys, this is a game changer.
What you get in those 7 days is priceless.
The Academy has been such an amazing experience. Everyone there is so encouraging and so positive.
This community is so good. Like, I have an answer or a resource to answer within 24 hours.
I've never seen a community that communicates and, you know, is together, strong together as much as this one.
When you become part of Rainmakers, you become part of a family that is there for you, that encourages you, that celebrates you, and that wants you to succeed and gives you everything that you need. Stephen and Chelsea are gems.
They actually give you resources, they give you tools, they give you knowledge, they give you so many things along the way.
Chelsea and Stephen both, they pour out their heart. They are amazing. They make you feel so comfortable, and the information that they give you during the challenge is so valuable to a point where you can't put a price on the information they give you.
Stephen and Chelsea are incredible. They are so kind-hearted and want us all to succeed.
Stephen and Chelsea have been amazing. They're always providing. They're just really just always going above and beyond with what they're providing. They really care about this community that they're creating.
The sky's the limit. I have tried so many other things. I've spent thousands of dollars elsewhere. I'm so thankful that Stephen and Chelsea offer this at such a low price so that you can see what it's about. I found the inspiration and the courage to say, you know what, I can do this.
You know, you can do this. Like, anyone can do this from zero with nothing.
If I can do this, anyone can do this. And the possibilities are endless, and you can do whatever you dream.
I hope that I see you guys in the challenge and in the Academy.
This is incredible, and I strongly encourage you all to sign up and invest in yourself and your family.
So, for those of you who don't know me, I am a mom of 6 and I homeschool a lot of those kids. I was a serial entrepreneur and I was just like all over the place. I knew I loved it and I felt like I was kind of good at it, but the numbers didn't reflect that I was good at it. At the time I joined Rainmakers, I had a nursing infant and I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning after nursing this baby all night. And I was doing meal prep for myself and 3 other people. And you guys, I was making like 20 bucks. It was just not the best use of my time. And it seemed like all my little projects, I just had this shoestring of a profit margin and something needed to change. So just like all my other ventures, it seemed like it was so much work and so much time away from my children for such a small return after all my expenses. So trading time for money was not working for me. I was at a place with the new baby where I just wanted to be mama, you know, I just wanted to love on this baby and take care of him and not be like making salads for other people. So I was like in 100% agreement with Stephen when he said Rainmakers is so much more than just selling on Amazon. There's so much that I learned in this group that really transformed my life. And one of those things has to do with time. The Move the Needle hack, that really helped enable me to do this whole business. Just understanding that I did have the time. I did have 30 minutes a day that I could do something other than scroll through Pinterest and drink iced coffee. So like Nicole, who you guys will meet in a little bit, I was able to build a business from 0 to 6 figures in less than a year on the back of nap times and like these little couch nursing sessions. I had my laptop and I would just like have this little pillow for the baby and I would just nurse the baby and work on my business. And so I learned in Rainmakers the life-changing magic of tidying up my time. So in the beginning, I spent 1 to 3 hours a day, just depending on the nap times and like what we had going on that day, and using a little bit of the bookends of the kids' bedtime. So maybe a little bit in the morning, maybe a little bit after they would go to bed. But I usually didn't have more than like 45 minutes or an hour of like uninterrupted. And so now, okay, it's been a little over a year, and now I spend maybe 15 minutes a day managing my Amazon business, and I have 11 active products, and mostly I'm just in there like keeping an eye on things, seeing if I need to replenish more inventory. My husband, he's the numbers guy. I'm like, ooh, pretty stuff on Fiverr. I want to be a Rainmaker. And Dustin's like, let me see the numbers, you know? So here it is. I did all the math like just before this call. So this is like fresh off the press. So last year, I joined in February. So I was February 2020 group. We all know what happened in 2020. And with the little nap time, learning how to do this and build my business stuff, I was able to go from ground zero, like no business, no profit, nothing, to $100,000 by the end of the year, which was mind blowing. Like my family has never seen $100,000 nowhere. So that was like game changer for us. And this just checked on my numbers a few minutes ago. Year to date, so from January 1st to I'm sitting right here in front of you, we have made $115,000 on just our Amazon products. So that's not including any of the other ventures I have my hands in, just Amazon products. And like I said, this is not like okay, let me put it to you this way. I started the slow way. My first product order was $800 and that was a scrappy $800. And man, I had butterflies making that first order, but we saw it worked. And then we immediately hopped over to the fast track and we just like poured as much as we could into our Amazon business and kept rolling the profits back in. And I believe that's how we were able to grow super fast, like focused, roll the profits back in. And then here we are today. So we definitely roped the kids into it. This is a family business. Everybody's on board. We got the older girl on the payroll, my younger teen, she's babysitting for money. We dump it into a bank account for her truck fund. And then our 10-year-old, we just buy him Lego sets, but everybody has a hand in it. They help make decisions. They help come up with product ideas.
So cool. Yeah, I'm just so inspired by you, Kim, by
Hi, Rainmaker family. This is just so full circle for me because as you guys are hearing, I actually worked for Stephen and Chelsea, and that's when I was nannying for Kaizen, and at that time Rainmakers was kind of being built in the background with Stephen and Chelsea, and I was like hearing about it, and I think I'm like trying to think back. I'm like, maybe at that time I was like, oh, maybe this is something we'll do at one point. I wrote down my ages. I was like, okay, at that point I had been in college and I was working for them part-time. I was 21 and I'd actually started an online boutique business. I'd already kind of been doing that on the side of college and working, and I would just do it whenever I could, like at night and stuff. If you're a mom, you're probably going to be doing the same thing, and it's totally possible. So that's why I wanted to share it. So then when the whole Rainmaker thing started happening, I was helping them with the challenge. And you guys, if you're in this challenge right now and you're mind blown, that was me. I was sitting there behind the scenes and I was like trying to keep my cool. I'm like, wait, what? Like, this is crazy. I have to do this. And so I think I probably went home to Manny and I was like, this is for us. And I mean, at that point, like, we weren't married yet. We had been dating since high school. So we've been together for a long time. So there's that trust there. But it was a big, step for us to say, okay, this is for us. We're going to do this. And so we just thought, hey, like, this is the time. If we're young and we're going to invest in something, let's do it right now and just build this out for our future family that we want to have one day. And so what I wanted to share was like, you guys, Amazon is the place to be because having an online boutique, nothing is wasted. Like that taught me so much, but I just want to pinpoint that Amazon is the place to be because the traffic is there. And there's so much more that goes into it with what they offer with FBA shipping and that possibility. But that was the game changer for us I do a social media now with our products because I love that part and I love connecting with our customers, but I really don't have to. Like, Amazon has the traffic there, and I think that's the awesome part with Helium 10 and everything. You can find the opportunities, find what people are searching for, and so going back with my experience of owning a business first, I take all that I got with that and I still have that business, and now it kind of aligns with the products we have now. But I just wanted to say that the traffic on Amazon has just changed everything. Also, the FBA shipping, like I was working for Stephen and Chelsea and I was like, like having FBA orders being shipped out and I didn't have to do it. So for a season, that was amazing. We joined Rainmakers February 2020. And I also wanted to share this, like life will happen, life will continue on. And we had 2 big tragic deaths right after that last year. And so it was hard because I really wanted to put my time towards building this business. I was like, yes, like let's launch this before we get married. And the reality was life happened and I didn't get started into I had done some product research and stuff, but I didn't get started into the product we have now until July. So I just wanted to paint that picture. Everyone is on their own timing and stuff will happen, but just keep going because it's so worth it. And so we just continued to believe that breakthrough was there and going to happen for us. And so we were like, okay, base hit product. And that base hit product for us that we launched at the end of November, beginning of December, sold out within 2 months and was like number 1 on the page because we just made it different. We called out an audience that just hadn't seen something that they wanted. And now we have 2 products on Amazon now, and we're about to launch number 3. So we just have been loving this experience so much, and it's all thanks to Stephen and Chelsea making their breakthrough for everyone else. And they're the real deal, you guys. They're amazing.
So I joined the Rainmaker Challenge, I started selling on Amazon, and about 15 months later, I hit my first $100,000 in sales on Amazon.
The day that I clicked the Rainmaker Challenge button is the day that our lives started to change in ways that I could not imagine that day.
So after joining the challenge, I went through all the steps. I launched my first product, my second, my third, my fourth, my fifth, my sixth. So I've launched 6 products so far on Amazon, and I've made over $52,000.
I joined Rainmaker because I really wanted to have that time freedom to spend with my kids and obviously extra money. I launched my product in June, which was 4 months after I signed up. I have this month made over $3,000. It has been such an amazing journey that while I'm on vacation right now with this beautiful background, I'm making money right now because of the things that I've learned. I am launching my very first product this month on Amazon. Also launched my very first KDP book. That is all through the Rainmakers.
Hitting that 6-figure mark was so satisfying and really made me believe that I can really do anything that I set my mind to, and I can learn how to be an entrepreneur. I get to travel and visit friends and family during the week whenever I feel like it. And most importantly, I get to spend all day, every day with my dogs who I love, just working from home and still doing things that I love.
I would encourage anyone, stay-at-home moms, working moms that want to change, dads, grandparents, anyone, to click the Rainmaker Challenge and join because it has changed our lives, and I know that our future goals are going to be attained because of the journey that I'm on now.
I just highly encourage you to just take a risk on yourself. Believe that you can learn something that you can do for yourself, not for someone else, not for another company, not for your job, but just for yourself to earn back the freedom and the time that you want to have with your family.